How many people have ever had a cold or the flu? It's really common, isn't it? Like everyone has either had a cold or the flu or both. Now let's talk about something with a little more stigma attached to it. Cold sores. A step further, genital herpes. Herpes is more common than anyone knows. So common, in fact, that they do not test for it on your common STD testing due to stigma. But everyone needs to be fully aware of their sexual health. There are 8 different forms of herpes, including chickenpox, shingles, mono, Bell's palsies, herpes 6, 7, 8, HSV 1, and 2. And those last 2 are the ones that we will be discussing the most today. So, HSV 1 is also known as your cold sore. It's kind of a little tricky though. It's not just a cold sore. It can be passed through oral sex and turn into HSV1G for genital. Most people don't know that. They also don't know that if you are showing no signs of an outbreak, you can still pass it to your partner. And something else that most people don't know is that you can spread it even while using a condom. It's from skin to skin contact. It's not from the fluids or anything, or not just from the fluids. The World Health Organization, as of 2015, said that people in America make up 320 million people who have HSV. Keep in mind, not everyone's being tested properly for herpes, so this is only the people showing symptoms. The American Sexual Health Association has a paper on emotional issues. Most doctors don't want to tell you that you have it due to the emotional complications that come with the stigma or from the stigma of having HSV. HSV 1 and 2 are a lot alike. HSV 2 is known as genital herpes, but again, through oral sex, it can turn into the cold sore. There's just a little different mutation in between the two, but they're both spread and act pretty much the same. One's just a little bit easier to pass than the other. The World Health Organization stated that as many as 417 million people are estimated in between the ages of 15 to 49 to have HSV2. For the CDC, you can contract HSV2 in 3 different ways. A sore, an active sore, saliva if it's oral, and genital secretions if it is genital, and skin-to-skin contact in the area of infection. The Herpes Handbook, written by Terry Warren, nurse practitioner, states in her handbook that you can reduce the risks of transfer to your partner if you abstain during an outbreak, take antiviral medications, regularly use condoms, and awareness. You're safer with someone more than likely that knows they have HSV than someone who doesn't and can asymptomatically shed it with no knowledge, still giving it to you. It's so common because everyone has it. That's why they don't include it on your standard STD testing. My name is Amber, and I have herpes. I'm one of the millions of faces of people that have it, and I want the stigma broken for my son because through normal parental affection, a kiss from either his father or myself, he's got it. And that's no fault of his own. He didn't ask for it. He wasn't promiscuous. He wasn't dirty or unclean. He was a normal child receiving normal affection. And it's not fair to him that this stigma should exist in the way that it does. So if you guys really want to know your true sexual health, you should always ask for the 10-panel test, and the herpes should be IgG testing And you should also ask for the trick test to fully be aware of your status. Break the stigma. So many people have it, but not everyone knows. So, good luck!